and was throwing 5-yard passes like an idiot. The dude has the worst football IQ on the entire freaking team, and he's the quarterback. That's my deal with everybody talking about his thumb. Is his thumb doesn't have anything to do with his brain, the lack thereof. Horrible decisions. And everybody, it just so happened that the Texas game was where he could use his stupid little thumb as an excuse. But let's be honest. Go back and watch that game. The first quarter, he did fine. After that, something happened and he lost his freaking mind. I think the moment was too big. You know, everybody has this thing. It's called a imposter syndrome. And I think that hit him like a brick shit house. And he never recovered. He got happy feet. And he threw the freaking ball behind him laterally 5 or 10 yards. That has his thumb controls his body looking backwards and making a horrible decision like he did all year. I'm not talking about the dude personally. This is all about football. But all of you grown-ass men or whatever that want to say, these are just kids. No, they're not. They're getting paid. They're professional athletes at this point. And I don't care. At 18 years old, yeah, your brain's still partly developing, but you're not a complete idiot and you're not a child. You can make decisions in your life at that point on your own. So I have a right, and so does everybody else, to criticize. I mean, if I don't do a good job at my work, guess what happens? I get a review. I get fired. That's called reality. Boo-hoo. Now, if it's not true, that's one thing. But there's nothing I've said that isn't true. The dude had, let's look here. Where's the passing? He had 14 TDs and 11 interceptions. 11 interceptions. I don't care if he had 40 touchdowns. 11 interceptions is trash, and he only had 14 TDs. Now, he's got 2,800 passing yards, but I guarantee I would love to see yards after catch. Yards after catch, imagine how many yards he has then. Meaning the receivers did the job. His long was 87, which we all know where that come from. What, a 15-yard pass in the middle. Satania breaking it loose. There wasn't anything this year. So here's my biggest beef, and I'll get off here. We won this year in spite of Mateer. We won in spite of him. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. You don't throw 3 freaking interceptions in 2 different freaking games and win those games and say that he had shit to do with it. You don't, unless you're an idiot. And that's fine. You're an idiot. That's fine. You want to be one. But this is the truth. And then Ben Arbuckle, this guy, his daddy out there, benched the guy and put freaking Hawkins in. Here's the thing. If you're going to run Mateer like a freaking running back, that's the only thing the dude did good this year was run. Who's the better running athlete? Hawkins. It's so stupid. You're going to leave him in there to run the ball, then you know he's dog trash shit passing, but you don't bring in the guy that's a better athlete at running. It's bullshit. And then he had 3 interceptions in the LSU game. Luckily, we won that freaking thing because Kanik got the ball and wheeled his way to first downs. It had nothing to do with Mateer. 3 freaking interceptions in the biggest game of the year. If we lose that, we don't go to the playoffs. And they still didn't bench his ass. You want to know who would have benched him? Nick Saban. He benched freaking Jalen Hurts in the national championship game at halftime. You want to know why? Because they were losing. He put Tua in, and they ended up winning. He did it. And I don't give a shit. You throw 3 freaking interceptions in a game, your ass should be benched. It's ridiculous. I actually like some of Ben Arbuckle's calls because they had some guys wide open, but dumbass Mateer didn't throw it to any of them because they weren't 10 yards in the middle of the freaking field. It's bullshit. I love BV, man. I love everything about the program in school. Again, I'll give Ben Arbuckle a pass. And another thing, while I'm on it, DeMarco Murray needs to hit the road. What the hell has that dude done? Who has he developed? Nobody. The dude has done nothing. We get these guys that come in here and look good as a true freshman and they never do shit after that. What's that tell you? It's really freaking simple. Get his ass out of here. Great, you did good for OU. Wonderful. But you ain't done shit as a coach. You're hurting us. Get him out. And I can promise you, she feels the same way. And so do 20 plus other thousand OU fans I was around at the playoff. Pissed off. We just sat there and watched that dude completely lose that game for us like he tried to do multiple games. The dude did not do shit for us this year, period. He had a good run against Alabama. Again, a run. He's a glorified freaking running back, and Hawkins, his backup, is better than him at that. What am I missing? I'm not missing shit, so there's nothing you're going to tell me that makes any sense. And I wouldn't usually post this, but I'm tired of seeing all these YouTubers talk about him. You even have Dusty Dvorak. Bring him back. Bullshit. What is this? The dude is trash. It has nothing to do with his freaking thumb. At all, period. End of freaking story. What freaking planet is this? Who are you people? How stupid do you have to be? This isn't hard to see. So, see you freaking next time. Boomer.
See ya!